Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 16th episode of Akame Got Kill. So, last episode we left off with a couple members of Jaegers about to face off against Night Raid. I'm really excited to get into it, so let's just do that. As usual, there'll be no audio footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There is a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. And apparently what Kurome's relic does is she can turn things that she kills into her puppets, as she put it. Which is definitely useful. Wasting no time. But I have been waiting for this for a while, the sister-on-sister action. Of course, someone has to interfere. So pretty much both of them attacking her. Yeah, but it's a very special circumstances here. You can't really blame her for letting her emotions get the better of her in this kind of situation. I can't decide which weapon's more overpowered, Akame's or Kurome's. I keep going back and forth in my head on that. And we're back into it. Kill the puppets, a very good idea. Yeah, might want to get out of the way. Yeah, it really is. I am leaning on Kurome's weapon being more overpowered. If I was already confident enough he was going to be the next Night Raid member to die, him raising that death flag definitely cemented it. Yeah, Susanoo's not a pushover. He's overpowered himself. Yeah, you're not gonna kill her like that. Wow. A gunslinger girl. Reference intended. Good thing I got this armor. I'm wondering what the limitations of Kurome's relic is. Like, how many puppets can she wield at the same time? If how powerful each individual puppet is factors into that at all. Yeah, you're never gonna hit Akame with that. Well, if you're already dead, you can't die. Meanwhile, Leon has to deal with some tentacle action. Yeah, that confidence disappeared pretty quickly. Go away, you stupid fly. She looks dead inside, but okay. So basically, elite puppets. Yeah, you really shouldn't. You really should focus on the battle in front of you. In other words, the only way to take them down is to go after their master. Yeah, you're not the only one that can double team your opponents. Did she just... She just cut her arm off? If she did, I'm getting Ruby flashbacks. She even has the blonde hair. Oh. I thought she was gonna go Piccolo for a second and just shoot her arm back out. But that would be silly. But now you pissed her off. And she still has that smug look. You know, I'm not exaggerating. These flies never bug me until I start recording. I'm pretty sure all members of Night Raid would be valuable additions to your collection, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Of course, if she had a... What? I was gonna say if she had a Tasmania to her collection, then Ezra would probably steal him from her. Yes, they're bad guys, thus they must be with Night Raid. Yeah, like you did in the beginning of the fight. That was close. I love when this music plays. One of my favorite soundtracks. Yeah, it's always fun watching Akame fight. As would I. Maybe for slightly different reasons. A simple but very good answer. Even though she's been kind of disarmed, she should still be able to fight. She can lend her a hand. She's armed and ready. Okay, I'll stop now. He does fight pretty well for a dead man. Can you do that with a whip? I said even physically possible. Oh, she kick his head off? Yeah, she knew him. And he's still not done yet. I knew she wasn't going to take that well. It's a very unpleasant relic. As unpleasant as it is overpowered. This has been a very brutal episode so far. Only halfway through. I'm sure it's something he can't handle. Negenda. I never remember her name. I don't know why. It triggers me. I must destroy it. His weakness. Kurame is the real threat. Like, once you take her out, it's pretty much over. A hidden ability. And Tasumi has like the weakest ones, but there are two of them, so. Oh, Chelsea? Yeah, Chelsea. I was very confused, but it eventually clicked in my head. Yeah, one of them had their head kicked off though, so I don't think the needle would have done much. Have fun. I'll be over here not fighting the monkey. Chelsea is really cute. Wow. That's a look in his eye. Meanwhile, she's just sitting there enjoying the view. Oh yeah, I was about to ask what happened to Wave. Yeah, he just got smacked away. It's almost like your opponents are really powerful or something. I'm curious what the other puppet she's talking about is. If it's someone we'll recognize, probably. If they're doing this kind of build-up for it. Yeah. Very sadistic child. Far enough. Oh, wonder what happened to Gunslinger Girl. Yeah, one of them has a gun relic, and the other one just has guns. It's your turn to have tentacle fun. And that's even more of a tentacle than the whip. And now I'm getting Konosuba flashbacks. And mine's gone. I doubt she's dead, but... you wouldn't be able to afford to go easy on her. Damn. So it definitely has some serious repercussions. That is cool. And I think he's done for. Yeah, it's time to get wrecked. Well, I assume she would leave her strongest or one of her strongest with her as a bodyguard. Yeah, he's having some indigestion with that. The last thing he ate. He's never tried to swallow a tsundere before. I was hoping a little bit more of her clothes would have gotten melted, but I'll take what I can get. I could have, but I'd rather not. I know, right? Even in this position, she's still confident. We're just insane. Oh, she's gonna throw her? I think we had that earlier in the series with a mad scientist. She only has one of those left. Don't damage it. She's gonna bite it. I know. Leona is such a badass. Like, she loses an arm, just stops the bleeding and gets back in the fight immediately. Just bites his weapon. So that was his trump card. You gotta be kidding me. Man, I was so into the episode I didn't even notice it was almost over. There's no way they would kill Akame and Leona in one fell swoop. I'd be pissed. Kill the curse. I didn't see any of the current battle in that preview, so is that supposed to tell me the battle's almost over? And it will end quickly the next episode? I don't know. But yeah, that was the 16th episode of Akame Not Kill. Akame Got Kill. It was a great episode. A lot of action. A lot of intenseness. A lot of blood. A lot of violence. A lot of everything we come to expect from this series. The fight pretty much started with, well, it started with the wave getting knocked to 10,000 miles away, but Akame started out the fight just pretty much going straight for her sister to fight her. Not the smartest tactic in the world, but she kind of let her emotions get the better of her there. Before she got her composure. In the fight, all the members of the fight kind of went their own way. And, let's see, the big things that happened was Leona lost an arm, but that did not stop her from continuing with the fight. And still fighting pretty well, with only one arm, and her teeth. She does have her mouth, which most opponents would not actually use their mouth in combat, so she does have that on them. And found out that Kurome, the reason she has that ultra danger beast, whatever she called it, was because she attacked it while it was hibernating. kind of cheap. She didn't introduce all of her puppets by name, not that I remember any of them. But most of them were killed. The frog kind of had shots blown through it by mine when mine was swallowed whole. And had some of her clothing melted, but not enough of it, in my opinion. Susanoo revealed a special ability of his, a hidden ability, that basically went super mode, but I think she said he can only do this a very limited amount of times before the master of the relic is killed. So, definitely not something you want to use a lot, but it's a desperate situation. Because that Danger Beast was no joke. That energy blast just wrecked everything that it touched. And meanwhile, Tatsumi was fighting the monkey and the other one, which Chosei didn't actually end up helping kill the other one because she used her ability. It took me longer than I should have to realize what was going on there. I figured it out like seconds before it was revealed, or before it became obvious, rather. Like, as soon as she poked it with a needle, it became obvious because she did that in the previous episode. And, yeah. What else? But yeah, Kurume's... her puppets are pretty much down, so... they should be fighting her next. And... yeah, I think that's all that's really worth mentioning. Yeah, very good episode. Can't wait for the next one, so... let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.